If your boho braid don't look full and natural, you're probably missing this simple step. Let me show you how exactly I add curls to the ends of my boho braids. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I will show you exactly how I add curls to the ends of my boho braid to create that soft, natural boho look. This method is beginner friendly, easy to follow, and does not take time at all. Watch to the end because I'll also share some few tips to help your coils stay neat and last longer. If you haven't seen the tutorial I made on how to add coily hair to your boho braids, then you should go watch it. If you've seen it, you understand what I'm doing on this particular clip while I'm trimming. Yeah, so without taking too much of your time, let's dive into the real agenda of the day. So if you see this head I'm actually pulling up right now, if you look at the ends, you will notice that the ends are actually straight. So what we need to do is to create curls at the ends of this boho braid. That's what we're going to do. So to create curls on the ends of the boho braid, that's the tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys right now. So all we are working on is this end of this braid. However, I lost the clip where I actually started coiling these braids. But on this tutorial, I used the same coily rollers that I used the same size and the same way I actually did it. That's the reason why I'm using this clip to show you guys how you actually roll the extension into the braids, which on the next one you're going to see the first clip I actually show you guys. So what you do if you're putting your coily extension to coil the ends of your braid, even though you've brushed before, redetangle it, which is brush again, and then rest that rollers on top of the braid close to the ends of where the braid ends, and then you roll the unbraided area onto the braid. While you're rolling, you're twisting it just so it's tight. Depends on the kind of coil pattern you actually want. So that is simple on how you do it. After doing that, you dip the coily extension into a hot water. Depends on how long you want to put the water. Just make sure that that water is really boiling hot. It's very hot, because depends on how hot the water is, that's how much you're going to have a more defined curls, if that makes sense. So just make sure that your water is very hot. If you notice that the water is getting cold, pour it out and put a fresh boiling water. That really helps to secure the coil pattern or to give you a very nice coil pattern. So I'm going to do this all over the hair that I already rolled in the rollers. So the tips I'm going to show you next is, some people complain that, oh, because it's boho braid, how do you actually dip the braid parts into the hot water, which I'll be showing you guys in a jiffy, which I'll be showing you guys in a bit. Yeah, before I beat my tongue. So just watch me dip that into the hot water. So what I normally do, I don't dip just the coily part. If you're making braid, not twist. If you're making braid, you can dip it halfway. What this does is just make your braid to look very silky by the time it's dry. If you've never tried it before, please try it. It actually melts all the strand of hair that is flying on top of your braid. It will melt everything up if you dip it a little bit further from where the roller ends, instead of ending at where the rollers starts or end. I don't know how to explain that. So I'm going to tell you what I did. You could see that the coily extension that I had to the boho braid, I actually separated them to one side for me to be able to dip the rollers into the hot water without dipping the coily extension into the hot water. Does that make sense? So let me show you what I did exactly. So I pick all the coils out of the braid, pull it into one side. What I did next was to twist it. So if you twist it, it even make it easier. So just twist it away from the braid so that you don't dip the coily extension into hot water, because the extension I actually use is synthetic. If you dip it into hot water, it might tangle too much or it might just go straight, and we don't want that. So that's the reason why you have to make sure that your water is not, the hot boiling water is not going direct into the coily extension. Does that make sense? Does this help in any way? I believe this must have answered a lot of the comments that I get on YouTube asking, oh, how do you dip the braid into hot water? I think this will be a very good response and a tutorial for those who have been asking, oh, how do you dip your braid into hot water without getting the curls into the hot water. So what I just demonstrate now is how you basically do it. So hope this tutorial on how to add coils at the end of boho braid has been helpful. If this tutorial has been helpful, please let me ask for 1 second of your favor, and please give the video a thumbs up and don't hesitate to drop a comment before leaving. And if you're not following my channel already, please do me a favor by hitting on the follow button so you don't miss any of my new videos. So what I'm doing here right now, I've put styling mousse on the hair, which is not the basic of this tutorial. That's why I didn't show that those side of the video. So put styling mousse, put your duress hair tie it down and use your hand dryer. If you have a proper dryer, you can go into the dryer if you want, but just use hand dryer. This just make your braid to look very silky. And what I do is to use the hand dryer as well on the coily area to dry it a little bit, even though it's not going to be totally dry. And the next thing I do is to take off the rollers. When I take off the rollers, I like to trim the ends of the coily end, that coily tiny strand. I like to cut it off. When you cut it off, before I beat my tongue, it just make it easier for you to like get a kind of even coil pattern at the end. Even if you have to trim, you're just going to trim just a little, a tiny bit. So I like to trim that just to have a smooth coily end. So what I do next is to lose those coils that actually slightly twist. So I just lose them slightly. All you need to do is to run your finger through it and just unravel on its own. Because when I was actually twisting it, I did a very light twist. So all you need is a very light twist just to make sure you're taking it away from the braid, if that actually makes sense. So with all the tips I've given in this tutorial, hope you've now learned how to add coils to boho braids. Now, if you don't know how to add the coily extension to your boho braid, like you don't know how to secure it properly, you should go and watch a tutorial which I uploaded last week, and I'll be attaching it to this video, or you find it in the description section, just to give you an idea on how to do it. So this is the simplest way to add coils to the end of your boho braid, and it's very detailed and very beginner friendly as well. Just take a minute and look at how that coil pattern blend into the coily extension. It actually feels like the coils are all the same. It blends in so well. So this is how you basically create coils or add coils to the ends of your boho braids. So if this video has been helpful, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop a comment before leaving, and also let me know the video you would like to see next on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.